All right, so here is the last of my prizes that I got from Bubly for doing the Super Mario Galaxy mission little thing where you scan the can, you get points and stuff. So the last thing I was able to redeem for, because they limit you, it's not like you can get unlimited prizes, was the cup. And it finally showed up. This one showed up pretty dang late. And so right away you can tell it's basically a mini Stanley Cup. Like it looks like no joke. It looks pretty close, but there's a few like giveaways for it that it's not. It's just a generic cup. Cause like the handle has a nice size to it and like shape to it, but it feels rough. Like it feels rough. So it like looks good at a distance, but like holding it, the plastic doesn't feel as good as like a real Stanley Cup would be. But I mean the design and the shape of it is like spot on. You know, like if you saw this from a little ways away, which is interesting that they did that. That they just used some generic cup. It might have had something on the bottom because the bottom is like super polished off. As you can see that they took something to it and like wire wheeled it. That's interesting. I didn't even notice that. And so the only thing special besides that you get is a cup. I mean, not a cup, is a straw with a Luma. A Luma little straw topper, which is pretty cool, actually. And it looks pretty cool. I mean, it gives it a some sort of uniqueness to it. Inside is just a little piece of paper. Yeah, it just gives you the bubbly Mario Galaxy, care and use instructions, simple things. You can see the top. Like I said, looks exactly like a Stanley. Has the click and everything. You could use, straw or no straw, sip. This feels pretty good though. It's probably gonna leak. I wouldn't trust it not leaking. So this is probably gonna leak. Um, it has a little. It's not super heavy. It has an okay weight to it. And so the decal on it, um, it it feels like I could feel it raised up. So I feel like it's printed on or like painted on, but it feels fairly decent. Like I feel like I can probably use this a few times, wash it a few times, and not worry about it coming off. And then we got a close up of the bubbly Mario Galaxy movie. And then I mean it was entirely free. They covered shipping, they covered everything. I didn't once I redeemed the reward, it showed. This one took a little bit longer, but it did show up, eventually. And so they had this in 3 or 4 colors. I don't remember, but I just grabbed the yellow one. They were all available when I redeemed my prize. There wasn't any missing. But it did take them a while to send this out to me. I want to say from the last prize I got, it's probably been like 2, 3 weeks or so since the last prize I got for when this showed up. But of course, like when I got the jacket, when I got the backpack, not the backpack, when I got the bag, those ones ran out fairly quickly because they were pretty limited with how many they had. According to their chart, there was like 100 of the jackets. I forgot how many umbrellas and I forgot how many of the bag, but I think there was more bags and more umbrellas they had to give out. But those did run out fairly quickly as well, because of course I feel like more people like those. With the a cup like this, you kind of have to like the cup, and it is a smaller cup. It's not like a full size Stanley. So you're limiting yourself. So like, I feel like this would be more like for a kid, maybe more like a kid size cup. But it's pretty cool. It's pretty neat, and I'm pretty sure it holds water fine, and I'm pretty sure it will hold the cold or hold the hot perfectly fine overall. But it is the smaller size overall, so I know that might be a pass for some people. But it's not too bad. The lid feels a little bit off because it's right here where the top is at. It does not feel flush. Like this backside feels flush, but this front side is a bit off. So yeah, I'm definitely some generic, but I'm pretty sure whatever was here before would give away who or what made this, because that's completely taken off. But not bad. I mean, 100% free. after I redeemed my points and everything. So that was pretty cool. And so, yep, that's it for the prizes. And this is the last one I got. Unfortunately, I did try. I really did want to get the Rosalina Cup. The can that you can, if you get the can, then you win the trip. It's kind of confusing because it doesn't say where the trip was. It just says you win a trip or you win a cosmic trip. But the trip was to the space station or space center in Florida or whatever, which is kind of cool. I was kind of more excited because if I got it, I was kind of excited to make some JoJo references. But you would think it would be like to Universal Studios or Universal Florida or something like that. But nope, it was a trip to the Space Center or whatever. But yep, that's it for that one, and that's gonna conclude pretty much all the cosmic prizes. So thanks for watching.